Sensei Sandy here, and if you're new to Jiu-Jitsu, you probably don't need to know a new submission. You probably just need to move your body a little better. With this video, I'll show you how to do a bridge, step over, step under, a hip escape after one of those movements, a break fall, a technical stand-up, and a technical stand-up into combat base. Have fun. This is not a neck bridge. Your head stays safe. Your legs and hips do the work. Are too far away from your body, your bridge will be a little weak. On the floor and elevate my hips. I'll turn onto one of my shoulders as I lean in the direction of my forehead and make extension and retraction with my top side arm. This is going to help me lean into my elbow in the direction of my forehead, helping my hips stay active and elevated with my feet connected to the floor. As I undo the position, I bridge, turn, forward. For step under, instead of stepping over the top, we're threading the leg under and turning the hips the other way. Step over takes your hips around the outside. Step under helps your hips sneak underneath. For bridge to step under and hip escape, same as bridge, my feet plant, elevate my hips as I rotate the rest of my body in extension and retraction, leaning onto my elbow in the direction of my forehead. My foot steps under while my opposite foot stays planted. My knees either point down while I drive in the direction of my forehead, or while I'm at the top of the key, with my hips off the mat, bring my knees close to my chest as I use this retraction of the rest of my body. So again, on this side, bridge, step under, hip escape with our feet on the floor, and then drop the knees, or we just come back close. Step over to hip escape. The bridge is going to make the space. Only step over, the hip escape is going to keep that space away from our partner. Bridge to step over and hip escape. My feet on the floor, get my hips elevated, create extension and retraction. Turn the rest of my body. As I step over, my foot plants. I use my feet on the floor to get my hip out of the way even more. And I'm either going to bring my knees close to my chest with my knees down, or my knees close to my chest with my butt down. Step over into hip escape, elevate, turn to my side, step over, and I bear weight into the elbow. Elbows come back. My knees are either going to touch the floor, or my knees are going to come close to my chest. For bridge to step under and hip escape, we're stepping under to turn our body so that our hips move away from the top person. Later, this becomes useful when that top person has a lot of heavy pressure and you need your knees closer to the rest of your body again. Combat base is going to be a marquee position in all of your jiu-jitsu, where it's a checkpoint between being on the floor and standing up. In my opinion, this will be a safer bet than a simple technical lift because we're propping up to a knee with one foot up and a frame in front of us when our body is ready to move and get back off the floor. Use this to step over and or step under so I can have a powerful hip escape. Powerful hip escape. I'm going to be able to bear weight not just to this elbow into this hand. As I prop my knee closer to this hand, it's going to help me out with the forward gaze. So, this side, bridge, turn, back, forward, step over, bearing weight to the elbow now. Gotta get up to this hand. I want my knee close to this hand so I can step it up to the foot. For hip escape to stand up, we do this so that we don't just pop up off the floor. We actually need to build a base under us before we get off the floor, especially while someone's leaning on top of you. This will be an example of popping up to a foot. Later, we'll explore the combat base where we're propped to a knee instead. If you're having a tough time with your breakfall from standing, do your best to just start from your butt. On your butt, keep your feet connected to the floor. We'll make a strong movement, smack the floor with our palms, keep our elbows and forearms on the mat, without bouncing like basketball or there. As soon as I have a good base, I'm going to move my foot on the floor, hip, and position in the lower part of my body, retract, and you step over, hip escape. This hip escape is going to help my knee get closer to my elbow so that I can get onto this knee. This right here, foot is on the floor. And I have afterwards, I can see. Also, if you are standing, similarly, you still want to bend the knees, you still want our butts to touch first, and you're going to smack the floor. And I initiate a bridge, still extend and retract the lower part of my body. What it takes to initiate a step over. I step over is to help my knees bend to initiate a hip escape. The bottom knee is going to bear weight to the elbow as I keep my gaze forward and bear weight to my knee. It's safe for somebody else. Also, thanks for watching. You don't need to master these movements before your first class. This is just the roadmap. At Sensei Sandy Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we teach you these movements in a slow, safe manner with the small group classes. If you're near Tannersville, Hunter, Windham, Haines Falls, or anywhere near the Mountaintop, please reserve a free intro and we'll help you find your starting point for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.